played about a couple hours ago. But after the Kindred being locked in, the answer for NT is going to be the Soraka in the bot lane. This voyage from Tom Kenj. You can roam, you can try to pick off people whenever you are forcing that split push pressure cross map wise, and you don't want to opt into that terrifying 5-on-5 composition that Unsold Stuff Gaming has opted into.
And you talk about the cross map pressure, you see that the cross team high fives Evie and Gang on the entire opposite sides of the booth. That's the synergy we like to see coming out from these teams. It really has been. I know Rush has really been enjoying this, and it looks like Steel does win the coin flip, but Keymaker already moving up to try and contest the Scuttle Crab.
Yeah, Keymaker still level 1 along with NT, but just having the utility of the slow on her auto attacks does force Steel away and allow Tussle to get control of this first Scuttle Crab.
Yeah, good job from Keymaker and NT to recognize what they need to do. They push forward and take control, but fighting the top lane, Evie and Opperman trading quite a bit. And I didn't actually see this, but Keymaker blew his flash at some point.
Yeah, and I find it interesting that Steel opted onto the top side of the map. There's no camps for him to take, but you can tell how much he wants to force something onto Opperman on the top side.
Yeah, Evie comes back, double Dark Seal. Oh, misses.
Yap's gonna abduct his misses. There it comes. The cage out. Steel is gonna get locked down. He tries to get as much damage as he can, but Opperman, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna have to recall, but does not. Or actually, he did use the flash at the very last second there. I didn't see it at the beginning, but you know, Summoners traded down. Steel is gonna be able to make that gank work, but that means on the bottom side of the map, Ocean Drake should be taking for Unsold Stuff Gaming. Yeah, Tussle might be making his way towards the top side of the map. Oh, the Emperor's Divide is actually going to come out here, and my screen is blacking out a little bit, but we're seeing like almost a slideshow at the moment. But thankfully, Avi is actually going to be able to get out alive. Meanwhile, I think there is a bot side skirmish as well.
A lot of early pressure. Tussle doesn't know he's standing on a ward, but he does have Opperman with priority. But anyway, the Misfortune gives you so much pressure. You are able to just go for the auto Q auto, get that press the attack, do a ton of damage, and then later on, it doesn't really impact your later stage damage either, because you still build the lethality, you still have plenty of AD, but it gives you an extra set of wave control. And now Dasher's here, 3v2. Teleport.
Oh, a teleport is actually coming in. I believe it's from Saros. Is going to look to make the flank. Here comes the Frozen Claw. Is going to flash in. There's the Frozen Tomb right onto Tussle. Is going to force him to flash away. Emperor's Divide is going to provide enough disengage, but here comes Gang. This is what we were talking about. The split push, cross map pressure. Crystal Arrow is going to come in. Not going to find its mark on anyone. The fight has already been disengaged.
Steel still trying to steal away this blue buff, and Saros trying to help.
Yeah. Saros making his way over Tussle on the back foot. I'm not sure if the blue buff is going to be taken by either or, as fortunately once again we're getting a slideshow, but it looks like Utapone was able to secure the blue buff for the side of DFM. Meanwhile, Opperman going to try to take this time, as he does have Prio in his lane, to get some vision down and take some camps away on the top side of the map.
I'm curious to see how he'll actually play on this Misfortune, because again, it's a champion that we haven't seen previously in Japan and haven't really seen Utapone play it in, I guess, years at this point. It's just not a champion anybody's been going for, but Opperman and Tussle are already going to be hitting this Rift Herald, so they do have an opportunity to trade objectives a little bit. Gold's still very even, but they're getting collapsed on.
Yeah, they want this Rift Herald, though. Even though the turret plates have already been taken down, it's still a useful tool to start snowballing the objective pressure. 30,000 health on it right now. Opperman's going to pop the ultimate, trying to get another body member to even the odds here. But First Blood is going to go over to Steel as he takes down Opperman. And Tussle, without the rest of his team in there on time, is going to go down as well. The Lancer's Fight is going to be forced to push up. However, Emperor's Divide is going to come in. They're going to force him right into the chokehold. But there's Utapone with the bullet time. Is going to take down Dasher and Keymaker. And Steel with 3 kills. I believe that was a triple kill for himself. They wipe out the rest of Unsold Stuff Gaming.
Even with Keymaker trying to teleport in, he's just putting himself in the pit. Doesn't have a whole lot beyond that. And Anti's so far away, not able to join. But Gang and Utapone, with the Abyssal Voyage, able to make it not just a 3v2, but the entire team from Detonation Focus Me is coming in. That cross-team high five really starting to pay dividends.
Yeah, and that's the fear that you have to always have in the back of your mind when you're Unsold Stuff Gaming, because you don't have the type. Oh, Saros, this is unfortunate for you. Frozen Tomb is going to prolong his life for just a little bit longer. Flash gets him out of the way, and Keymaker wasn't able to get the autos down, but Tussle does have the Void Rush to take him down. But meanwhile, in the mid lane, Steel's going to be content with just putting down this Rift Herald and trying to unlock the map even further.
Yeah, Abyssal Voyage coming out. Where they're going? They're going top lane, looking at Opperman.
Oh, Opperman, they're going to try to give him the same love that they gave to Saros on the other side of the map, and there's nowhere for Opperman to go. He does have the flash, but there's no point in burning it. Oh my god, gets licked by Gang.
Man, this game it looked so even, and now it's starting to blow open in favor of DFM. 3 turrets over the past 2.5 minutes, and it hasn't even been traded back yet. Unsold Stuff Gaming haven't even done a ton of damage to any structure on the map, and now this is going to start translating to the vision control that DFM needs. Ooh, arrow coming out, not landing.
Oh, but it does miss, and still having to force the flash away as Tussle burned his flash as well to get him in the knock-up range. I have to direct your attention to something. Not only he's now gone for Yuma's Ghost Blade, second. Well, that was the expected part, but the mobility boots. I've never seen that before.
I mean, that is a very fast AD carry. Look at him, he's just zipping around the entire map. Nobody can catch this guy whatsoever, and unless they hit him, and then he loses like almost all of his movement speed. He throws out the bullet time, something we haven't seen in a long time, but teleport, double teleport.
Oh man, Saros and Evie are going to try to make the flank work out, but can they get in position? Emperor's Divide is going to push Evie right back. Saros already using the Frozen Tomb just to prolong himself, but they still get a kill on the Opperman. He was not able to reach the Lamb's Respite in time. And just like that, 2 teleports burned, but they did take down 1 member on the side of Unsold Stuff Gaming.
Yeah, we'll see what they end up getting with this. They don't actually have a whole lot left to get in the mid lane where they found a small advantage, but we also saw how annoying this team fight is. But refight.
Oh, Crystal comes out, but Gang is there for the Devour. Is going to be able to keep his mid laner alive. This Obscon Abduct is going to lock up Tussle for a hot minute there. Utapone and Steel trying to make their way back onto the other side of the fight, trying to get in and help their team clean up the mess. Tussle goes down. Anti is going to feel the pain as well. And just like that, their wrath is swift, but they're not TSM, they're DFM.
Base, look at how quickly they're taking down the turret.
I mean, when you got double 80 carries been looking to take down this turret, it's going to be pretty easy pickings here, but it's not quite down yet. Finally, the Siege-empowered Baron minion is going to take down and break open the first inhibitor turret on the bot side of the map.
Zonia is making him a little bit safer. NT keeps moving all man. The Maiden is making the long journey. Man, that's interesting. I know with actual Yorick, it'll back with you, but I guess it doesn't do it if you have a fake Maiden in the Mist. But now they're actually going to be hitting the Baron once again. This should be enough. Hawkshot comes through. Teleport is there, so Saros will be joining them. This is a very difficult defense if Oppen wants to do anything. And look at that tussle. Ooh, big damage.
Yeah, Evie's looking to just 1v1 tussle right out of the jungle. This is going to be an easy Baron secure for them. Even the Maid in the Mist has also come for the side of DFM. Made the long trek all the way from bot lane just to join Evie on this split push on the top side of the map. And a very easy window to close out the game where they've just been a little hesitant to go in for the killing blow. They've just waited for the Baron buff to come in. They're just using the 1-3-1, as you mentioned before, Joushi, to try and just slowly choke out USG chances in this first game.
Yeah, look at the 3-level difference coming in the top laners. Evie just destroying Opperman.
Oh my lord. I mean, Evie is forcing NT to come over and give Opperman some last-minute relief heals. It's going to force Tussle to try and push him off the turret. But as one pressure side goes over, look at the damage that's coming in. It's going to force the GA out of Tussle and Steel, and the rest of Utapone and Gang are coming in for the final killing blow. Tussle is now back up. Evie already using the Zonia's Hourglass. Meanwhile, Steel is forcing Keymaker and the rest of the team away. Bullet time comes out. It's not going to kill Opperman quite yet. Saros using the Glacial path just to force him out, but just like that, folks, DFM still 5 members strong, only on the 2 members. Look at the damage. They took the crystal arrow just to add insult to injury, but DFM, we're going to take game 1 pretty soundly at 31 minutes.